Hello everyone, my name is Julio Casillas and I'm in Team 6 with Jeff Jones. And today we're going to be presenting the first way, the principle of flow, and how the flow has to be when we are developing or we have the company developing some software. Let's start with with this presentation. Um, the first way. It is that in the technology, the value stream work generally flows from development to operations. The first way requires a fast and efficient flow of work from development to operations, so that value can be delivered to our customers as quickly. To achieve this flow has to be increased, which is best done by following the principles of flow. And well, I want to talk a little bit about the make the work visible. As a manufacturing, technology is not always as visible, having that the the goods tangible, or we can see the process as we can see in a factory. There's the reason because we need to do this work visible. Some of the ways that we can do this is um, has a visual work boards where the works originates on the left and is moving to the right according with the progress we're having. As the little image that we have on the right side at the bottom. Usually when we're done, we move all the way to the right. Um, Actually, another thing we have to do the limit work in progress. The multitasking in technology significantly degrades production time. In order to avoid multitasking and causing disruption in workflow, again, the best way to achieve this is through making work visible. Then limiting the amount of work in process, or as we call in my job, work in progress, allowed at any one time. Using a visual workboard, as we saw in the last slide, uh, we can see how much work in progress can be allowed in one column at one time, and no work in progress can be placed into that column until the current work that we have over there is being complete. This is, for me, common sense that, well, we cannot overload that part. This also makes it much easier to spot disruptions in the workflow, and then say problems can be addressed as easily than if we have a bunch of stuff. It's going to be harder for us to focus and to achieve some problems. Another thing that it can help us over here is to reduce batch size, and this is going to help us to be steady and smooth, having this or work easier. Working in large batch sizes leads to higher levels of work in progress, longer lead times, and in technology, and slower deployment. If we work in smaller batches, prevent these issues. And one of the examples we have read in the book is that if we create a large batch that is gonna take 40 seconds, and we have to come back and resolve, it's gonna take another 40 seconds. Instead, if we take a 5 seconds batch and we have to come back, obviously it's gonna take shorter time, and it's gonna let us focus in what we're doing more efficiently. Um, Also, we have to reduce the hands-off. Technology development requires multiple departments working in a variety of tasks. Anytime work is passed from one team to another, this requires all manner of communication, ticketing, project management, systems, emails, phone calls, meetings, uh, share systems, and the list can go longer. Each step in communication is a potential stall in workflow, which leads to loss of knowledge, loss of context, or problems being solved or the goal being worked toward. To mitigate these issues, the number of times working hands off from one team to another must be reduced, best achieved through automation and organizing teams to be self-sufficient. After doing all that, we need to identify and elevate constraint. This is a continuously work that we need to do. Workflow can be only through be improved in the work is improved in the area where constraints are taking place. Improving work before or after the bottleneck will do nothing to improve workflow. Identifying and elevating constraints are achieved by 5 steps. First one, identify the system constraints. Second, decide how to exploit the system constraint. Third, subordinate everything else to the above decisions. Fourth, elevate the constraint. Fifth, if the previous constraint has been broken, go back to step one, but don't allow inertia to cause a constraint. Eliminate the hardship and waste. Uh, Basically, eliminating waste is defined as reducing hardship and drudgery and in daily work through continued learning. Waste uh, and hardship in software development is anything that causes delay for the customer, as we can see in another areas of production, same as a factory. Um, Categories of waste and hardship partially don't work, extra process, extra features, task switching, waiting, motion, defects, no standard or manual work, heroics. All right. Again, to eliminate such hardship, we need to be made visible and then eliminate to increase the production workflow. All right. Well, basically, this is what we have. Thank you for watching, and well, wish you best luck.